Hi friends, so we have got questions and answers. We have 9 questions altogether. First one, how does Adichie begin her speech? What is striking about it? She begins her speech by telling personal stories. What is striking about it? It is about the danger of a single story. And that also she refers to herself. So that is the striking. That is what is striking about it. Striking means what is the how does it influence you? What is striking? What is special about it? What is striking about it means what is special about it? What is special about it? She speaks about herself. That is the special, and also the danger of a single story. And it is a TED talk. That's also a point to be noted. A TED talk. What is striking about it? It is a TED talk. TED means technology, entertainment and design. Okay. 2. Characters in her early novels describe her characters in her all the characters in her early novels were like Europeans, British and American children, blue-eyed, white, playing in the snow and eating apples. Because all what she read in her younger days when she was a child, it's all about British and American stories, where you have such children. Third question, how did Adichie feel when she read books authored by Adichie and Kamalai? Then she thought, what did she think? She thought that there are also other type of children in this world like herself, kinky hair and skin color that of chocolate. Sorry. Because these are Chinua Achebe's and Kamalai's novels were this African background, African children and African men and women. So and they were just like who? Chimamanda, Ngozi, Adichie. That is the thing. Fourth question, how did British and American books help her in her writing? It broadened her imagination, widening her imagination. The screen of her imagination became bigger. That's how it happens. 4a, why do you think the Westerners often talk about weather whenever they meet? Because they seldom see the sun. So for them, a sunny day is a very, very important, no? But that is which they desire along. They are desiring for along. Isn't it? They are desiring, they are waiting for it. So when they see sun, a possibility of a sun in the sky, they talk about it. Otherwise, the weather will be very dull. No? Yes. And fifth question, why was Adichie startled when she visited Fide's village? Because she had only a single story about Fide, that he was poor. His family was poor. No other idea. But when she visited, she found that his brother had made such a beautifully patterned raffia basket. So that changed her attitude towards Fide's family. Why was Adichie's roommate shocked? Her American roommate was shocked for 3 reasons. 1, she spoke English well. 2, Nigeria, they had the official language English. And 3, instead of tribal music, she played Mariah Carey's music. So she was shocked. She never thought that this Nigerian girl or the Nigerians are so developed. That's the thing. Adichie talks about the no possibilities in this single story. What does she mean by this? In a single story, there is no possibilities of the idea of human equals. That's the reason. Human equals, that is the answer. No possibility of the human equals. Understand that? So that is the talks about, that is what is meant by no possibilities in a single story. What factors cause human inequality? In this case, there are many factors. For example, can be financial, can be industrialization, it can be education, a lot of things can be. But here in this, as far as our lesson is concerned, the single story. The factor that causes human inequality is the single story about either a nation or a group of people or a race and things like that. So the single story is the answer to that. Human inequality reason as far as this lesson is concerned is the single story. What is the problem of a single story according to Adichie? 3. Single story can be untrue, it is incomplete, and 1, the only story. There's no other possibilities. That's the thing. Untrue, incomplete, that will be the only story. So there is no possibilities. All the possibilities is closed. So the points once again, how does Adichie begin her speech? Personal, what is striking about it? It is a TED talk and also it has reference to her person. Characters in her novels describe, they are just like British and American children. How did Adichie feel that when she read books of African writers, she thought that there will be other people like herself and with kinky hair and also chocolate skin, like herself, in as characters in stories. How did British books widening the imagination? Why do you think that Westerners often talk? Because they don't see the sun. Sun is a very rare thing for them. I was startled because she came to know that Fide's family has artistic qualities, instincts, like a raffia basket. Why was Adichie's roommate shocked? Because I already told you 3 reasons. She spoke English well, she played music, Maria Carey's music, and Nigeria had adopted English as the official language. Why was roommate shocked? Adichie talks about the no possibilities because of the single story. And then what factors human inequality? Again, we can say the single story. Possibilities, human equals then single story. 8th one is answer is the single story, and 9th one we have already seen, that is untrue, incomplete, and that will be the only story, no other possibilities. Clear? I will read out the answers here, what I have written on the board, and then you can see. I'll read the answers very, very slowly so that you can, if you have time enough, you can write them down. Okay. So here we go. Question number 1 answer. Adichie begins her speech by telling a few personal stories. It is about the danger of a single story, and it is also a TED talk that is not written there. You can add it in your answers. Question number 2 answer to. All her characters were like the British and American children. They were white and blue-eyed, ate apples, played in the snow, and talked a lot about the weather. So her characters. Why? Because she read British and American children's books in her younger days. Third answer to third question. She realized that people like her, girls with the skin color of chocolate and kinky hair, could also exist in literature. When she read Kamarale and Chinua Achebe. Fourth, British and American books broadened her imagination and opened up new worlds for her. That's very important. Opened up new worlds for her. Because after all, she had only one, She was born and brought up in Nigeria, and that too we have seen that in a university campus. And for A, the Westerners see the sun very rarely. That's why they talk about the weather. Number 5, all that she knew about Fide's family was that they were poor. But when she saw the beautifully patterned raffia basket made by Fide's brother, she was startled, shocked. She was shocked. She had never thought that anyone in his family could make such a beautiful thing. Answer 6. Her American roommate was shocked because of 3 reasons. Her American roommate was startled, you can use that also, because of 3 things. 1, she spoke English very well. 2, Nigeria had made English its official language. And 3, she produced her tape of Mariah Carey instead of tribal music. And now 7, her roommate had a single story about Africa, so she could not accept the fact that they were human equals. So the single story is the problem. 8, the single story about Africa. Now that is the problem, we can say. 9, a single story is untrue, incomplete, and make one story the only story. There is no scope for another story. There is no scope for thinking in a different way because it is all fixed. Make one story the only story. I think that now all the questions have been answered. You have understood the main points. 2 or 3 good questions here you can see. One is that of this, I think that the one of the best. Second question is good one. Characterization here have been also described. 3rd is also good one. Good one means all the questions are good, but I said main points especially. Okay. Then why Fide's what startled her when she visited Fide's village? That is possible story, possible answer, question for you. All the questions are possible, but important questions also. And the last one is very, very important. What is the problem of a single story according to Adichie? That's, I think that is the we can see the top priority to that can be given. That story can be given. I hope that you have enjoyed this class. You are enjoying, and you should share, and you should also try to subscribe to my channel so that you get updates. But I'll be continuing, as I told you, part 2. Next week onwards, we will start with the part 2. Part 2 of your course, your book. And then we have some important points in grammar to be discussed that we will see in the next class. Till then, bye.